Law enforcement is out in full force targeting high accident zones ahead of the weekend. A rush of activities is expected in Gauteng as holidaymakers make their way to their various destinations. Our reporter Nqobile Madlala is in Pretoria for Nqobile Madlala's operation. She joins me now for an update. Good afternoon to you, Nqobile. I mean, you would obviously not want for police to actually nab people who are going against the rules, of the road and just the rules of the COVID-19 regulations. But have you seen anybody who's, tried their luck?
Well, at this point, Morena, we've seen quite a lot of people being checked. In fact, not only are they checking the cars that you see right here, they're also checking for things like your fines, things like your warrant of arrest. So there's quite a lot of things that they are looking at. So from the fitness of the driver to the car, the vehicle. But what we know also is that SAPS has a joint operation here. We know that they also have security services that are assisting them. We spoke earlier to the MMC of the city of Johannesburg, and he was also saying the same thing, that the city is also working with some of the security companies to ensure that they also enforce the law in the best way that is possible. But where we are right now, Morena, we are on the road that basically leads into the CBD of Pretoria, and we do understand that it also leads to some of the townships in the area, so very busy indeed. But I just want to bring in the PC here, Provincial Commissioner. So we've seen you on the road. We see surveillance very busy, of course. We can see all of that. But is it working at all? Are you seeing any difference?
Thank you very much for the opportunity once more. Yes, there is a difference. How do we measure the difference? Is that if we don't do what we are doing right now, what will happen? Most the criminals here in Gauteng are daring. If they don't see any police officers, they do as they wish. They kill, they rape, they do all these funny things. Those with stolen vehicles, they're just driving, they don't care. Others, they are driving under the influence of liquor. Therefore, I feel that there is a difference in what we are making because it serves as a deterrent. And at the same time, we pick up those who are committing crime.
You see, what sort of crimes are being committed this time around, this festive season? If you look at the numbers, what are they saying?
We have observed that the street robberies, it has just went up. And then we arrest a lot of those. For example, this morning, the detectives have sent them out to be on private clothes and walk around the CBD. Before my briefing, 24 people already arrested for street robberies in the CBD. Here in this roadblock, already we have arrested 2 people who were driving under the influence of liquor. Just imagine, it's still during the day. What will happen when the sun goes down? So these are some of the things which we are encountering. 30 undocumented people already arrested. We picked them up here. They are undocumented. I think they are happy. They think that we'll repatriate them, but we are not going to do that. We'll ensure that they appear before court, and then we'll see them next year. And then one other thing, a very good one. There is an individual here. He was from Joburg going to Pretoria. Surely he was going to deliver drugs. 600 packets of drugs in his possession. He was arrested in this roadblock. And again, the team which we have deployed in the CBD, they've arrested 16 people who were also selling drugs in the CBD. So you could see that there is an impact in what we are doing. And if we decided to can sit at home and do nothing, all these people, they will continue to commit crime.
Indeed, PC. And we also know that 12 boys have been rescued by the SAPS with quota in those illegal initiation schools. What led to the rescue?
At least people are conscientized. The parents, they let the police to know that, my son is missing for this time. We suspect that he may be in one of these illegal schools. And then indeed, when the police, they went there, they found 12 boys. And lucky enough, they found them, they were in good health. They were handed over to their parents. But the people who were managing that school, when they see the police and the officials from Gauteng approaching, then they disappeared. But we are happy that at least the boys are alive.
Thank you very much, Provincial Commissioner there, Elias Mawela, speaking to us about these roadblocks. As you know, the city, the Gauteng has been ensuring that the lawlessness in the streets is not happening. They said there's zero tolerance. You're hearing from Elias, they're telling us that it's very important for people to adhere to rules, and a lot of people getting arrested. You can just see from the numbers. He says they can see the difference because the numbers are basically not lying.